This conference will now be recorded.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So now, have you done all the pipelines
Yes, sir.
moving to from the raw to landing to raw? Sorry, you created a
Yes,
pipeline, and under that everything is there. Done.
yes, yes, sir. It's done. One thing is not done, just list of files. Do we need to create one more pipeline for list of file option? Like one file, there was one, um,
Task.
um, uh,
One exercise, right?
yeah,
That just create a test pipeline and just do it. That is not part of this. Okay.
okay.
So in the last class, we were discussing about the data flow. I have created a data flow and we've done some transformation on the select, right? We saw that how
Hmm.
can select can be helpful. We can just pull it out some column. Now let's discuss about today another transformation, which is called the cast transformation. Okay. So let me, I just for the time sake, I just already debug this so that there will
Hmm.
be no time consuming for this. Okay. So I created a data flow, which is nothing but my df underscore cast. Okay. And I will use this DS landing order, which is nothing but my Parquet file, okay, which we created in the first class, right?
Yes.
So that I will use as a source, add source, and I will select my DS dot, let me put this one, DS dot landing orders. Okay. So now
Hmm.
this is the one. Now we go to the source option here. This is find projection. So projection is coming like the order ID, order date time, customer ID, order status, and stores, right? So what is this the cast is all about is something like if you go to the override schema here, right? You can change
Hmm.
the data type. Okay.
Yeah.
So all these things you can do it. You click on the optimize, you know this what is the partition is all
Hmm.
about, right? All these things you know that. Okay. So let's see what exactly is all about the this one, right? The cast. Why we will use your cast exactly, right? So sorry. So the first thing first, suppose I can change the data type of this. Suppose let's take from the order ID, I'm putting is this is the integer. That I can do it in the cast parameter. Okay. I can change the data type. Customer ID, let's take an integer. My store ID, I will put it in integer. Now if we go to the data preview, if I click on the refresh, I can do the refresh here. Let's see. So the cast transformation is, sorry, this is not cast. Sorry, I have not introduced the cast. Sorry for that. This is source, right?
Yeah.
Let me introduce the cast. One second. Let the preview complete. Then we'll introduce a cast. Okay. Here also you can change the data type. But I would suggest always, in the sense, don't do anything on the source.
Oh,
Let it be as it is. Whatever they are coming from the string, right? And whenever you are doing a cast or any kind of other transformation, let's introduce to cast here. Cast. Okay. Here, the main advantage of this is that you can do the casting or changing the data type along with the format as well. Okay. So let's do that. So suppose I want to add other columns also. Just click on the plus. So I have 5 columns here, right? Order ID, order date time, customer ID, order status, and all. So we can change the data type here, integer, and based on that we can specify the format as well. Okay. So that is the advantage of the cast. Right? Suppose you want to do a cast normal 001 format, customer ID, let's take I want to put it in integer, I can specify the format. Store ID, I can do the formatting integer. It's a very simple transformation. Okay. Only the thing is, whenever you want to change the data type along with the formatting, then you will use the your cast transformation. But here one problem is there. I will show you that. At first, whatever I did is let's preview it. So it's basically this one. This already I kept it as 0 decimal. I'm not getting anything. Others are integer, everything. Okay. So the problem with this is, let's try to understand, is that the order date time. Okay. So the order date time is nothing but, if you see the order data time, figure is something like 6 Jan. So it is a time field, right? The date time field. So but the data type for this is showing me a string. Correct. So, but ideally, the order date time should be the data type should be the date and time or the timestamp. Correct. So, but if you want to change it here to timestamp because it contain time. If you want to move it to date, it will show only the date part. Timestamp is something like date and time both. Suppose you want to convert to a timestamp here, and you specified a format of, let's say, mmddyy. Let's see what happened here is in this case is, if you put the data preview, refresh it. So the order date time is coming null for me. Okay, there is no cast happen. This is due to the same thing we remember. I don't know whether you remember on the Power Query as well, that it is not able to identify the format which is coming from there, right? So whatever the data is getting stored and what is there on my regional setting, so there is a mismatch happening. So it is not able to convert the value which is there on the source, is not able to properly convert to the date and time. Okay, this can be happen in cast. Okay, if the formats are very much clear. Okay, so suppose your system is on US MMDDYYYYY and you are getting the data on the same format, then cast will help you, no problem. You just convert it and it will work out. But if your system is on US and you are getting data from India, so there will be format mismatch will happen. On that time, your cast will never help you on this, on that kind of things. All right. So for that, for this scenario, we need to use another transformation that is called your derived column transformation. Okay. So that derived column transformation is what? Is to generate the new columns as well as the modifying the existing field. Okay. Here we don't have options to create a new column rather, but in derived column, we can have a options to create a new column as well as we can modify the existing one. Let's see. First of all, let me just sorry, not this one. Let me delete this. Now let me click on this and I will go with the derived column. This one. Okay. Now this is my transformation. So now here you have very basic settings. We have add a select column. We can select which column we want to format it and all these things. We can do that. Okay. But our ultimate goal is to change the order date time. That is the objective behind that, right? This one. So just select it and we need to write the expression here because that is not happening. Normally it is not happening. Open up the open expression builder. Okay. Then we have a function here. You can just click on the function and we can have a number of functions. You can just go through anything. And these are all self-explanatory and no need to remember as well also. Because once you start using it, you will come to know. Okay. So I have a function called to, timestamp. Okay, there's a function called toTimestamp. So first it will take the string, then the timestamp format, then the time zone, then the local. The last two parameters you can ignore it because anyway I would just want to string, and the timestamp format is the most important thing. Okay. So here first thing is my I don't know what is the spelling of this. Let me check the input schema. Order underscore date time. Order underscore date time. This is my format. Now I will change my timestamp format to, let's take, I'm just doing like this. You can change anything, okay? DD MMM YY. So this will give you the date, month, and year. And space, I'll say hour, okay? Hour dot mm dot ss dot capital S. Capital S is the microseconds, okay? So this is hour, this is minutes, this is seconds, this is microsecond. Let's see. Save and finish. Okay. Now if you go to the data preview here, refresh. So now it is properly converted into a timestamp, right? See, the data type got changed for the order data. Make sense? This is,
Okay. Yeah.
and you can create a new column as well. So what does it mean in the sense? Suppose I don't have an order date column. So I have a date and timestamp. Both are
Mm,
there. But I need a order date, only the date part. That's it. I don't want anything else. Okay. So that also you can create a new column. That's the flexibility you have in the derived column. So what I will do, I will create a plus
add.
here, add column. Then I will name this as called order underscore, let's say the date. Then I need to write an expression. So the function would be to date because I want to convert to a date, right? So that time we were confirming to two timestamp because I need a timestamp, but now I need to date.
Date only.
Yeah. So I
So
will take my order date time. Based on that only I need to create. Then I will take my the
DT.
same way dt
Mm,
mmm yy, and you can take any way you are taking it. It will not take the timestamp, but to just finish up your syntax properly, I'm just giving this. That's it. Now let's save and finish. Let's see. Review. Refresh. So we got an order date column with
mm,
only the date. Okay. So this is the beauty of your derived column transformation, that we can modify existing column. We can just modify with whatever column you want, and you can create some new column as well. All right. So that is the, and always better to use your derived column transformation and not the cast, because cast is like what do you call it? Everything will be like the same. Like if the source and your target are both are same, then it will work out. Otherwise, it will not work out. All right, make sense?
okay. Yeah. Yes.
So now one more option we have. Add column is there, but when you click on this, there is an option called add column pattern. Right? What this pattern is all about? Let's go to your source. Click on the this one. Sorry. Click on the source, and we have some string data set there, right? Almost everything is string, right? So let's convert this into integer just for a understanding. This we can do it in a derived, but what exactly I want to do it is in this case, its order ID equals to integer, customer ID also make it as integer, and store ID also make it as integer. Make sense? Now
Mhm.
on the derived column, I have anyway I have two column projection is there. Now what I will do, I will create a column pattern. What is this column pattern is all about is, let open the expression. I say type equals to string. Okay, and in the value I will put dollar dollar. Last time in the select also I explained you what is dollar
Mhm.
dollar, all the columns, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So type double equals to string. We are comparing. Okay. What happened here? Column pattern. Just give me a second. Maybe syntax I'm missing something. Type, column, or expression. Not this one.
So if we
Hmm.
give this string in the parentheses, how it work?
Yeah, because I want to get all the string columns which are there on the source. That's it. And which are not string, I don't want to get the data. So it should work like this. Maybe syntax wise anything got changed. I don't know. Hmm.
Will it in the parentheses like type and it says column or expression? So if we
That
just
is
give
for the
type and a
no,
string inside the parenthesis.
like this.
Okay. No.
No, that will not work. That will not work. Maybe. Let's. 1 second. Let me try to enter the matching condition. No, I will let remove this. I'm not getting the condition here. Let me remove. We will see that later. Okay. Not now. Change this. So the basically your derived column transformation is all about this. Okay. So like it's like existing one. It will just you can modify that one and you can create your new column and it can change everything. Okay, makes sense. So if your sources are same, just do the cast first of all, because in the cast it is quite easy to create change the data type, right? Because we don't need to write an expression to change it. But if anything is missing on the cast and which is not able to do it, then we need to take the derived column transformation and just do that. Make sense?
Like, sir, what is the meaning? Source is same.
I means your this one, the order timestamp piece. If your source and your target are both are same, then the cast will be take care of all these things. We no need to write this timestamp to convert it into a date, month, year, and year.
Okay.
Right?
Hmm.
Okay. Now this is the few things and few transformation I will discuss later. But now it's time to
Yeah. So one more thing, can we create more than data flow from derived column because it shows more plus sign?
yeah.
Then can we
We
do
can add
more
yeah,
transformation with this
correct,
column?
correct. We can do that. So this is your for this the source is this. Another transformation we will see for that this will be the source. So continuous one. See, incoming stream is important. So from the if you click on the derived column, the incoming stream is coming from the source one. So whatever this data is getting it is getting from the
Hmm.
source one. And based on that we can do it. We'll do it now. Don't worry. So let's
Okay.
delete it. And what exactly I want to do it here in this case is I will do one thing and you can do later. All these things now only you need to do one thing. So we have moved data from our landing to the raw folder, right? And we saw one diagram I showed you. If you go
Yeah.
here as well, let's go to our resource group. And let's go to the data lake gen 2 containers. And we have moved from the landing folder from the blob storage to the raw.
Still raw.
Out of the file we moved it, right? From
Hmm.
now we need to move from the raw to the cleansed.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
our job. We need to do that. Okay, that's through can do through the data flow only. Okay. So for that, first of all, let me create a folder on the datasets. So let's create a folder. Say I will say cleansed. Okay. Now in the cleansed folder, first I will create. Okay. So let's create and the thing is we need to move everything as a Parquet file to the cleansed. Okay. So whatever there in the my raw folder, which is CSV or TXT or whatever file have JSON everything, I will
Hmm.
move everything as a Parquet file to cleansed folder. That is the first point. Okay. Everything's all file, all 6, 7 files whatever there on the raw folder, everything needs to be moved as a Parquet file. Okay. So I'm just doing first one, just carefully observe it. So on the cleans folder, let me create a dataset. Okay. So as I know, as I told you that everything will be your Parquet file. So and the source would
Data
be
storage.
data lake Jane,
Yeah.
and everything will be Parquet. Let's click on the Parquet file, and I will give a name called ds underscore cleansed underscore orders. Let's first start with the order files, the DS lending orders. Okay, and select my link service will be remains the same.
Hmm.
Here is very important is that I will create, let's go to here and I want to move it to the cleansed, right? And I showed you that whenever you are working with your data flow, there will be some partition files will be getting stored, right? Unless until you put a single output file. Remember in the last class?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yes.
for that, what I will do, I will create a directory instead of getting the file name because anyway, the file name, whatever you will provide here, that name will never come up because the data flow will always go with the partition file. Just move it name. If you add something will be there. Correct?
Hmm. Yeah.
So for that, what I will do for this cleanse order, I'll create a subdirectory. Under the cleans folder, it will create a subdirectory. Under that, I need to store the partition file. So I will say orders. Instead of storing inside a file, this time I will take a folder. Make sense? So whenever you are doing for the customer, we need to do another folder for customers here. And when you are doing the order item, we need to do the order item, stores, and last one will be the last one. So like that, you need to create a 4-5 folders here. This makes sense on the dataset. Any questions?
Mm.
We are good?
Yes.
Okay, why are we using data flow in here? Because we need to do some transformation
Correct.
on
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
files. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
1 minute.
Hmm.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's understand this. Now click on OK. Failed. Why? I can create the orders right here. What's the problem? Is it not found? Okay. So I need to create. So create a new one here for me. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. Let's go to your storage account and on the containers, go to the cleansed and create a
With
directory.
directory here. Okay.
Now hopefully it will see that. Okay, that's fine. So now I have created an order folder here, and inside that, it is taking the cleansed file. Fine. The first part is clear. Any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Like we are good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. So we created one subdirectory in the folder itself.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Now we need to move the landing orders, which were there in the raw file, to my cleanse orders. Okay. So for that, let's create a data flow. So let's create a data flow here.
Data flow.
Okay. Now I will give a name for this so that it will be easier for me to understand. So df underscore orders underscore raw
To
underscore
cleansed.
to cleansed. Okay. Now
Hmm.
click on the source, add source, give a name like orders raw to to TS, so that it will be easier to understand, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Now on this one, my
TS
okay,
landing orders.
no space. So now let's understand this. We remove the product. Now the data source. The source would be, in this case, it would be my
Lights
DS
landing
landing DS
orders.
orders.
Yeah.
Because from there I want to take the data. Now this one, let's see the projection is coming perfectly. Data preview, just click on the refresh. All right. Okay. Now on this one, as you know that there is a problem on my order data. Just now we saw that. So we need to convert some data into proper format. Okay, got
Hmm.
it? So first transformation which you will do in this case is a derived column transformation. All right.
Hmm.
The
Next is
very light disturbance is coming from your side.
what kind of disturbance? Sorry,
It's like stucking and a little bit, the words are lagging little like that.
is it for everybody?
Yeah, little bit, sir.
Is it manageable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I don't know about the new headset which I'm doing it due to that only. Hopefully,
Mm.
no worries. It will take care next class. But I don't have a choice right now to change it out. But this is the one I have. This is fine, like manageable cases, right?
Yes, manageable, but all of a sudden it's getting stuck and it's coming back again normal.
I know.
So,
I can
oh,
understand. I can understand.
okay, sir,
Okay.
no problem.
So now I have create the derived column transformation for that. Now I'm converting into a timestamp, right? So here I will say my the name. Okay. So let's take order. So I need a date actually, not exactly the timestamp here. So I will take order
Okay.
underscore date. It's a new column. I'm just adding it. You know that?
Hmm.
Just now I
Yeah.
showed you so that
Yeah. To the
on
date.
the open. Yeah. So to date, then let's say
Stand
order underscore my
here,
date
date
time.
time,
Then check the filter.
ew,
Right. So I will take my DD or DD
mm,
MMM YY then HF dot
so,
MM dot SS dot SS. Alright.
you have
Now
written
save.
3 M's over there, sir. Is that okay?
Hmm.
You have written 3 M's over there, sir.
Is it? No. Where? Or this one?
Ah,
You can put 3M's means Jan, Fab, and Com.
Jan Feb, yes.
You need a 3M's. Right?
Oh,
So now let's click on the data preview. Just see that. Okay. Now this
okay.
is the one order date I want. Anyway, I need to remove this order date time that I will remove in my cast. Okay, and I will change the other data types, the order ID, customer ID, store ID to integer on the cast transformation, not now. Okay. Now what I need to do? One more column I need to create, which will give you the current timestamp or the updated timestamp. So let's create a column here, and this will be applicable to all the data flow. I'm saying just observe carefully. I'll give another exercise right away to do the same you need to do for the customer and the order items. Okay. Add columns. I will take updated timestamp. I just want to create a timestamp column actually. Okay. So for that, I will create an open expression builder here, which is not open. And I have a function called current UTC. Current UTC. Save and finish. This is a function which will give you a timestamp on the universal time frame. Okay, let's click the data preview here. Refresh. And you are getting a timestamp here, updated timestamp. The current timestamp, I can say. Okay, make sense?
Okay.
Now, these are the three things we can just create it. Now, I need to delete this column, this order underscore date and time, and I want to change few data types of for the columns. So for that, after this, I will take a cast. Okay, so remove date time. I want to remove this. Okay. Now let's do that. Now let me. These are the columns I have. So for the order ID, I need integer. Order date and time, I don't want. I will just remove it. Customer ID, I need an integer. Order status anyway, it will be string only. The store ID, I want an integer. And order date, it will be a date. And updated timestamp, it will be a timestamp. Okay. And you can specify that format as well, but I don't think so it is required because already we specified there. Okay. Makes sense. This is now let's click on the data preview and just do refreshes. Order date time I removed, right?
No, it's in there. No, order date
Where
time. No, yeah,
where
not. No, it's not there. Yeah.
where is coming there? Is it?
Time. So you removed from this during casting.
Okay. Order item is still coming. Why I want to drop this? Some option is getting changed actually. Sorry for that for your convenience. I don't want optimize, inspect, data preview. Okay, I'm not giving that.
So can we not delete from here? Like there is delete option on the like in data preview.
Data preview.
Can we not
Where,
select and delete? Yeah,
where,
and then
delete,
these doesn't work. Oh yeah, no, remove is there.
where?
Just above in refresh line. Yeah, so we'll.
Looks good. Let's see. Let's do it in this way. Because there was an option here to delete previously. As I told you that Azure is very fragile on this in this kind of scenario. Okay. One option will tomorrow we'll get it and confirm. Confirm this. We have just created another transformation here. Remove columns actually. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. That's fine if you want to do it. But actually I don't want to do that. I
Hmm.
want to do it here as well only. So let's refresh it. Optimize it. Extract. No, there is no option. Where is that option? I need to drop. I need to drop. Okay. Anyway, leave it right now. That's fine. I will check it out. All these things. Now, after this, we created two columns here: the order date and the updated
Hmm.
timestamp. Then finally, we'll create a sync because the data flow always go to the sync only, right? So let's create the sync. Sync means nothing but your target.
Target folder.
Okay. So here I will say the sync would be my what they called
Test or temp. Does that
cleansed, cleansed,
cleansed? Oh, sorry. Yeah,
cleansed,
cleansed.
cleansed orders.
Hmm.
And this one I will say ds underscore cleansed orders. That's the data set we need to select. Okay. Because I want to move it to the cleansed folder. Settings, no need to change any errors. Nothing optimized. It's fine. Inspect everything. It's good. Data preview. Let's see the data preview. I'll just check it out how to remove it. That time you can change it out. Now I can go to my
Pipeline.
pipeline, right? Because I
Hmm.
need to run the pipeline, right? Because data flow is already created, right? Now
Yeah.
I need to create a pipeline. So let's create a pipeline here. New pipeline, and I will keep a pipeline called EL underscore orders underscore raw underscore to cleansed. Okay. And now I'll select my data flow here. Then I will say orders raw to cleansed, the name, right? And settings. Settings will be my data flow would be my this one, df underscore raw to
Hmm.
cleansed. That's it. Okay. Now let's publish this. Okay. Now let's debug this or run this flow so that one file will be moved, right?
Yeah. So then after that, right now we are moving files in cleans folder, then in analytics folder. In
From the cleans, we'll take to analytics.
oh, okay.
That time, some other things we need to do is there. Okay. So succeeded. Now let's click on the orders. So we have a part file. Okay, the partition file, and this is Parquet file. All right, done. The first part is done. Now what do we need to do? Now just do it one more on the same data flow. We have an option here. You can create another source as well. So just create another source here. So first of all, on the cleans folder, create another folder. Let's for the customer. Which one you want to do it? Customer stores or which
Yes,
one you want to do it? Just
yeah,
huh? Customer.
yeah, customer, right.
Okay. So that to the customer here. Okay. In the customer, very simple. Take the customer, change all the data types as per the standard. Like if it's string, it should be integer and all. And finally, create a new column called updated timestamp on the derived column. Okay. Can you do that?
Hmm.
Now,
Try.
I want I want you to try now
Okay.
because
Oh,
otherwise you will forget the steps.
hmm. Yeah. But yeah, customer. Okay.
And frankly asking everybody, Surbi is confident that his folder is done. Rajni, what about you? Your everything data set, data flows, whatever things are there previously, all
No,
are
sir.
done.
I'm one class behind still now, sir. Due to my son is sick, I'm unable to do by tomorrow of day after tomorrow. I'll complete everything, sir.
You don't have a single data set as well.
No, sir. Actually,
That is not one class behind. That is three class behind.
I'm, I'm sorry, sir. Due to my son was sick very badly, I couldn't complete it. By day after tomorrow or tomorrow, I'll complete everything, sir.
No, Rajni, see, I understand whatever you, but thing is, if you come to the class like this, I don't know how it will become. Means we can understand. This is
Uh,
really
I,
practical oriented.
I know, sir. I totally understand. That's why I'm very silent in the last class and this class also, sir. So I couldn't do it I try to finish by tomorrow, sir. I'm very sorry.
The problem is by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, maximum by Thursday, we'll be finish it up. And after that, if you are doing it, again, I need to check with you and you need to call me or something, you need to send me. Because I'm there online, you can complete it, right? By the time. Yes,
Yeah,
makes
sir.
sense more. Okay, it's up to you.
No.
Okay, you want to share, Surbi, so that we can do it in online. So that will be good practice. You want to do it?
Okay, sir. Yeah, I can share, but okay.
No, no, you're comfortable?
Yeah, sir. I can share, but yeah, I like inspect again. It's not showing.
One second.
Yeah.
Yes, I given the rights to you. Let's do it one. Just give me a minute.
Okay. So this is data flow, and oh, now it's showing, sir. Yeah, and it has 3 column type and just
What
column
what you are doing now? You create a
custom.
cleans folder. You create a
Oh
cleans
no,
folder for
yeah, no, forgot.
on the data set. Click on the 3 dots on the data sets. That
Okay,
12 is coming, right? It's okay. Go to the next screen. ADF screen.
so 8 minutes, sir. So, where we need to create folder, right?
That we need to create it. Inside the cleansed.
Mm.
Go to the cleansed folder. Directory. Put customers because you want to move to customers, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is okay, and there
No,
is
no.
data
In the
flow.
data, one second. Hold on. On the data set, we have created lending folder. We have created raw folder just to organize our data sets.
Okay,
The data sets. So just create another folder. Yes. Not new data set. New folder. Hold on. New folder. Have you created a cleans folder here?
no, not in here.
Please create. Are you able to understand? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, I just
Cleansed.
forgot the steps.
Yeah. Cleansed. Just to make it organized.
Hmm.
Confirm. Yeah. Create. Now under that folder, click on the 3 dots and create a data set so that it will be come to their own. Right. Exactly. Data lake gen 2.
Okay,
Parquet
so
file.
JSON.
Parquet
Okay,
file.
so it
Everything
will
will be Parquet.
convert.
Yeah. Everything I need to store as a Parquet. Yeah. Select that folder. No, you not created. Not selected.
Not selected. Okay.
No, here only you can do that. Then click on that browse. That browse option is there. Select the cleansed. Go slow. You are going so fast.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Yeah.
Again, you are wrong. Click on the browse. Slowly do it, Surbi. Don't get tensed here.
Okay.
Click on the
Then
cleansed,
cleans.
please.
Yeah.
Do not click on the
Okay.
cleansed. You click on the cleansed, that hyperlink. Then click on the customers. That's
Oh.
it. Then,
Hmm.
once again, you have not given a proper name to your dataset as well. Give a name. DS.
It is
Slowly do
registered.
it. Slowly do it.
It is customer raw to cleansed.
Right. Done. The first step is completed. Now go
Yeah.
to your. This is done. That is
Yes.
now click on the data flow. You already created data flow.
Yeah. Data flow is here.
Okay. On the same data flow, we need to do for others also. Don't create another data flow. Okay?
Okay.
Make sure that.
Hmm.
Now, click on the source on the data flow. Click on the source, not top. Yeah, source like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Give a name, output stream name. Just put a meaningful name there. What is this all about?
Mm, data flow. Like, what should I give?
Customer raw to cleansed.
Okay.
Now select the data set, which is the one
So,
DS customer
yeah.
raw to cleansed.
Sorry. Yeah. Raw.
Not this one. You
Sir,
created data set. You are seeing in the cleansed folder, you have a card DS underscore customer underscore raw underscore cleansed. You have
so
just created data set, right? This one only. Correct. Now click on the projection for me, please.
this is source setting, right? So, okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Set the DS underscore raw customer JSON. Correct. That's correct. Sorry.
Okay.
Right. Click on the projection for me.
Hmm.
It is not coming, right? Click on the import projection. Otherwise, the next step will not work. Wait.
Okay.
There.
Or something. Yeah, sorry.
Resets. Have you click on the import projection?
Yes, I clicked on
Click
that
on that.
time.
Wait there.
Please
Still.
view notification
Click on the
details.
data preview. Click on the data preview. Refresh.
Oh,
You need to check error. Why the error is there?
okay. Hmm. It's customer.
Because I don't know. Can you click on your DS underscore raw customer JSON on the dataset? On the dataset, just click on that. So to send that raw directory. Click on the preview data on here. There is a preview of data option. On the file path, the last option is no. On the file path,
Yes. Yeah.
correct. Okay, it is coming correctly here. Okay, then just close this.
I'll try one more time.
Where?
Where did I
Not
try
go to the
data flow?
data flow only. Click on the projection again.
Source setting is all
This
good. Customer data set, this all
right.
good. In projection.
Import again
Okay,
and
good.
hold on there.
So in
Reset schema. Click on the reset schema. Uh,
it's not
Optim. Why you are not getting the data here? No, that is fine. Click on the data preview again and see.
working.
Okay, click on the source option one. No, you will not get. You will get error only. Source option is okay. Source settings is okay. Why you are not able to get it?
I'll try with other file if that is
Can you check?
yeah.
DS underscore raw order items. Otherwise, check.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
hmm,
Just to
yes,
check here only. You can change later the names and all. Just put other data also.
DS order items. Okay.
Click on the projection now. No, later we'll change it. No worries. Import projection. Now this is coming. This is coming. This is
Mm.
correct. That one I don't know what has happened. Okay. Anyway,
Mm. Yeah.
click the data preview and just click on the data preview. Refresh. Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is coming. Okay.
Mhm.
Here
Mm.
everything looks good. So change the data flow name as well for this
I changed
because
the
you are
data flow
no
name, I think. Data flow
no
name
no
has
your
been.
customer to
Okay.
raw
Yeah.
change this.
Order item. Okay. Now I need to derive.
Yeah. So
No.
now no
What
let's
does it
take the
mean?
cast. Put the cast. Click on the cast.
Alt. Okay. Mm.
Give a name
So what we are going to do, sir? All the call. What we are going
and
to
your
do?
and I think you have done something wrong. I know what you have done wrong. Okay. So
Mm.
because your headers are coming C001, all these things, right?
All.
You
Yeah.
have done a wrong thing when you created the data set actually. So
Okay.
that's the point. So that is an option in the data set. When you are creating, there is a my file having a header, right? That option we didn't select it. So that's why
Oh.
the
Okay.
second it is taking that heading into the second column. So
Mm.
that's the problem you are facing here. I got it. Due to that only your customer JSON file also is not coming. Can you just check it out? DS raw customer JSON, right? Just click on that one more time for me.
DS raw customer JSON.
Edit. Click on no sorry, sorry not here.
Edit.
Close it.
Edit.
Hold on. Not that is link service edit.
Mhm.
File. That option will be not available. Or which one you are doing right now? Order items, right?
All the items, right?
Click on the order items, please. DS raw order items. 1 second. Yeah, first row is there is there the checkbox, right? Under that, if you
Mm.
write in the right hand side, all
Mm.
the settings is coming for the data set, right? You scroll down, there is a checkbox is there. That first row is header on one, two,
Yeah.
three, four, 6 or 7 option. Yeah, just select
Okay,
it.
it was unchecked. Oh.
Okay. Now go to your data flow.
Mm.
Go to your source. Not here. Go to your source, not the cast. Click on the source. Refresh now on this page only.
Oh.
Source setting. Okay, we need to run that. Okay, because you have changed it. That pipeline you need to change first.
Okay.
That one
Mm.
where the from the landing file, the raw file is getting changed. No, we can't do it online. This one, you need to fix it first. This okay. So what you need
Oh.
to do here in this case is you need to run before just delete all the data flows and
Mm.
run the pipeline which is moving from the landing to raw because you change something, right? So that file needs to be
Yeah.
updated. Then create a data flow and start working on that. And check
Okay.
the customer JSON file why you are not able to get the data preview for that. Makes sense, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I will
Okay.
run this again later, and then we'll
And
create
in and you created a how many pipelines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7.
Why? I told one pipeline will be enough, right? Under that,
But
all the copy
yeah,
activities should be there.
I did that one like this,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, but we need to create pipeline, and then all pipeline can be run at one place. Or
I told you that one pipeline will be under that, all the copy activity will be there. And you can dependent or independent, that is doesn't matter. We don't
okay,
require
one.
7 pipeline for this.
Yeah, that was the confusion. Like, do I need to create 7 or
No,
one can be?
one only. Only one, that to be under that, all the copy activity will be there. That's it.
So that pipeline one we created for customer, then now we created for raw. So then it will work only for moving file.
What
And it is
exactly you have done it
overwriting.
till now?
It is overwriting the pipeline when we are creating in one pipeline.
No, don't get confused. Pipeline is what exactly the pipeline job here. What exactly you are doing it.
Transfer files from
Mm.
source folder to the target folder. Like it gets a
Which
file
which
from
is
global.
which which is in this case your source folder.
So in this, our source folder is landing
Landing on the blob storage and you are moving to the raw
to the
folder, the data lake center,
data
right?
lake.
How many
Huh,
files you want to move? 6 or 7, right?
huh,
So one
yes,
copy activity is doing from, let's take customer to customer landing to customer row, correct?
yes.
One is order items. So in the same pipeline only, one pipeline, create one pipeline. Under that,
Hmm.
do 7 copy activity. That should be dependent or independent, doesn't matter. But one pipeline only. This makes sense,
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll do it again, sir.
please. Okay. Okay. So in that way, just let me share my screen again. So I just stopped it. In this case, we need to create almost how many files? 6 or 7 data flows need to create it. So that every file. So this file got got moved to the order folder from the raw to the cleansed. Like they're going to for the customer, order item, stores, product. For me, this just create all the files on the data flow and create again. See how I have done it. One pipeline only. I'm just creating. I have not created, but this is one data flow only. Sorry, in this one. I have created 2 data flows, right? Sorry,
Hmm.
2 copy activities. One this one this one. I can create 7 here. Same
Yeah.
way, I create a data flow with all 7 here only. This is one data flow. This is one. This is two. All the data flows will be under one only. We don't need to create separate data flow for separate transformation. Okay. You make sure that you have done it. Second, after that, create a pipeline and under this just run it and all the files should be like this only. So you should have under your data lake gen 2 on the cleanse folder, you should have a order folder, customer folder, product folder, everything inside that all the partition files should be there. Okay, this makes
Okay.
sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
based on once you've done it tomorrow, then I will take it forward this project again little bit, like some transformation more. Then I will show you how to schedule it and some authentication authorization topics. Then we'll go with the final things. All right. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sir.